What's just your thoughts on that today?
Pretty tough game. Yeah, but we got through unscathed, which is one good start, and saw some good things happening. So that was good, but overall they're a bit better than us.
The fact they were coming off a 6-day break plus had to travel, were you disappointed that they finished stronger the two teams?
Nothing to do with whatever breaks and all that sort of stuff, but disappointed that they kicked so many easy goals in the last quarter, definitely, but nothing to do with any of the other stuff.
In your eyes, where was it won and lost for them?
Well, the inside 50s again, really. Yeah, that was the difference. So their ability to win the footy and go forward and get it inside 50 compared to ours was far superior.
Even though you guys won the clearances, do you feel theirs were more effective in that?
They must have been. Yeah, I don't have a real good feel for that yet. But I look at some of the figures from the game and things look pretty good for us, other than the fact that we only went inside 50 less than 40 times again, which we did last home game, round one. So, we're scoring when we're going in and we're doing a lot of other good things. And we won clearances this week, which we couldn't do against Fremantle. But the opposition are carrying the ball easily into their forward line.
What about the side being depleted? You're obviously desperate to get some good players back.
Yeah, as in we had some players out, but we weren't depleted. We had 22.
6 or 7 of your best.
Yeah, but we still went in with a pretty good side. So, disregard that. Let's assess the guys who played and work through that.
John, how did you see the performance of Sinclair coming in for his first game?
Yeah, he was good, I thought. Yeah, for his first game. He hasn't done a massive amount of ruck work, so it was a big test for him against Hale and Bailey when he was in the ruck. And he's a bit short, got plenty of room for improvement there. But some of the other things he did, I thought he moved well and looked like he was a threat up forward for the few times we went in there to him.
Kerr played in Worsfold on the weekend. Where's he at now, do you think?
Well, he's got through that game, no worries. So he's available for selection. That's the challenge for the match committee now about whether we want to give him another 1 or 2 hitouts in the WAFL or whether we want to bring him straight in and play him. So we've got to talk to him about that, get a feel for where his match fitness is at, what level. And it's you're trying to put percentages on it, but that's very hard to do. So talk to the experts, look at how he's pulled up. He'll be the best one to talk to about that.
John, was there a flat feeling in three-quarter time today? You just won the second and third quarters.
Yeah.
Probably give yourself a chance going
Yeah,
into the last
no,
week.
definitely.
Were they up and about, or was
Yeah.
it a bit flat? So you're
No, they're up and
surprised
about.
with what happened in the last quarter?
Yeah, first two quick goals, which I think they did a couple of other times in the game, made it very tough from there. But I thought the boys battled on still, even though I was disappointed with Hawthorn scoring so much. I thought the boys kept working pretty hard.
Your efficiency once you go forward is pretty good over the first 2 games.
Yep.
How do you address the midfield kind of issues at the moment?
I'm not sure if it's just midfield issues. Run from half back maybe, midfield, even half forwards that are getting a bit more of the ball and getting it inside 50 as well. So that's the number one thing we need to be better at. We need to match the opposition for inside 50s. We used to aim to win them. At the moment, I'd be happy to match them. Yeah, but giving a team 20 odd more inside 50s, you can try as hard as you want. You're going to struggle to beat them.
And with Kennedy in the form that he's in, are you confident that it'll be a quick fix once you do get more of those?
Yeah, I'm confident there's a lot of things that are working pretty well. Yeah, but there's obviously something fairly drastic that we need to address and make it all come together.
Were you tempted to lock down on Sam Mitchell at any point during the game?
Always tempted to lock down on Sam. He's such a good player. But overall, we were trying other things to change the momentum of the game, and it wasn't necessarily just what Sam was doing that was going to make the biggest impact for us.
John, are you a little bit concerned with the sort of intensity, the pressure and things like that? 53 tackles against Dano was very hot as well. But they did seem to be able to take the ball from one end to the other too easily.
Well, I think we had 83 tackles against Fremantle and we had the same result. So tackling's not just a stat you just look at and say their intensity's up. probably some of the things that we think the opposition, when we do tackle them, are still getting their handballs to a teammate too easily. So we don't really interrupt their chain of possession with a tackle. So yeah, there's areas we think we can address there for sure.
John, have you got any injury concerns to come out of the game?
No.
As Luke Shuey took a pretty big hit towards the end.
Yeah, I think he went back on and was fine. Yeah.
And just your thoughts on Melbourne. Obviously, we know the headlines and what's going on
Yep.
there, but just as an opposition coach, is it a good time to get them? Or?
As you know, I don't ever think about times to get teams. I take the draw as it is, and look forward to preparing and improving our football. And we need to work harder to fix some of the areas that aren't going that well for us. Melbourne will come to challenge all aspects of our game again, and we're going to meet that challenge head on.
When a team's that long on confidence, does it leave them vulnerable?
No, you know, I always think that there's no formula for teams. I've seen young teams over the history of the game have 2 or 3 big losses throughout the course of a year, and many other weeks are very competitive.
John, 0-2 start to the year, not what you wanted, but you think you can turn it around pretty quick?
Yeah, I'm pretty confident that we've played 2 pretty good teams, so it's all there for us to do what we want to do, and we're still aiming to show that we're one of the really good teams in the competition, and we'll get measured on that over the next 20 weeks. But you know, even in the short term, over the next 6 weeks, so I can answer that a bit clearer then.
John, how did you see Mitch Brown's performance on Franklin today?
Pretty good with the amount of footy going in there. I think Mitch would have been disappointed he handed him 1 or 2 late. But no, Mitch is a heart and soul player, and he was in good form. He came in and did a pretty good job.